Even if you ask any citizen from Congo to explain to you or to tell you what is happening or what's the reason as why the war is ongoing every day there in Congo, he or she will know don't know the reason. And there's a statement that was issued out by the P.L.O. Lumumba, saying that there was no day or there can never be a day that any leader from outside from other country or outside your country can come and make peace to your country. There will be no a day any leader will come to your country and spread peace and make you live peacefully unless you as the country or the citizens and the leaders sit down sit down spread the positivity across the people and make the country peacefully by themselves. That's the only thing that we have to do as African. Just take a look at this video and tell me if you feel this is humanity. This is thousands of people, hundreds of people, men, children, and women who are just looking. They don't know where to go. These are people who don't know where they will land. They just there walking on their streets. They don't know where to go. They don't know where to sleep. They don't know where to get uh, even something to put on their stomach. You know, this is new. This is not new in the history of DRC Congo, because for a very long time during the pioneers of the Congolese government has been established, we have been experiencing a lot of massacres and a lot of human crimes that have been going on in Congoland. But now this is more worse of what we used to do. This is of more worse of what we used to see. Now, Congo is a very big land, or the largest country here is Congo is among the largest countries here in Africa. The land that is blessed with a lot of minerals, the plenty of fertile soils. But now the citizens of Congo are not able to enjoy what they have as their country's resources. This is where some people are coming in to feel like in a way that they are going to help, but there's no need they are giving to these people. Now, tell me, sometimes we have to do things feeling or thinking about humanity. Let's not just do things maybe because you are gaining or benefiting in one way or the other, but try to think about the humanity. Just take a look at these kids and these women. They're just there carrying with their luggages, carrying their properties, their needs. They don't know where to go. But what the benefits do someone get by shedding a lot of blood, a lot of innocent blood of people like this? We need to know as Africans who are behind this, because there's no way people can just to start to fight for themselves without no reason. There must be a great reason and secrets behind these wars, and that's why it has been so hard even to United Nations to come in between and try to stop or make a peace in this land. In today's history, we know that Congo is a land of war, but now what is going on today, it's not what we used to know, because this is now worse of what of all this and all years. So we and I believe that behind this thing we must have the white supremacists come in between, because they are the one who are happier to see Africans fighting and losing what they have, so that they can come in and take what they want. And after all, they left our countries with nothing to offer our people. So when you take out the statements the European countries are making, they are saying that this is the African war. But it cannot be just African war, because when you take a look at this country is being defeated by several people, several governments, because of what they have as in the name of minerals. Now, sometimes I ask myself, why? What's the meaning of this? Why? What's the result or benefit of the country owning all type of minerals with nothing to gain or benefit to its citizens? Because too much, let's just listen to Professor P.L.O Lumumba and listen to what he said.
We must decolonize our minds. You don't need Macron. You don't need any president to tell us in Africa how we can make our own peace. And it is important to contextualize that history so that we are able to understand and appreciate what is happening now. The Congo Free State, as we know it today, was established by King Leopold of the Belgians. That is not to say that there were no African populations with over 450 nationalities. And we will also remember that it's the same King Leopold of the Belgians who was the force behind the Berlin Conference in 1884 and 1885, during which the current boundaries that we know of African states were established. But during that same period that Leopold was establishing the Congo Free State, the Germans under Bismarck in 1880 had also established a presence in what is present-day Tanzania, but was then Tanganyika, and in what was then Rwanda-Urundi, which we now know separately as Rwanda and Burundi. If we are to look at the issue in an objective manner, this is not the time to apportion blame. This is the time to ask ourselves, how can we stabilize that area? And that will require, among other things, that all the combatants are called to a round table. The argument, for example, that comes from the Kinshasa administration that they cannot have a face-to-face meeting with M23 is without merit, because it is the M23 who are on the ground, and they are an organized force with a clear chain of command. Even if it is true that the Rwanda government has given them logistical support, that does not take away the fact that they are organized and that they say they are Congolese. And we will remember that numerous attempts have been made to stabilize DRC. Numerous attempts when it was still called Zaire, numerous attempts when it changed its name to the Democratic Republic of Congo, and there have been peace initiatives, the most prominent of which has been the peace initiative by President João Lourenço of Angola, which appears to have faltered. There was also the Nairobi peace initiative, and we will remember that at one time all the East African countries did sanction an African force to go and help the Congolese administration, and they expelled the East African force and invited SADC, emergency meeting of the African Union with a view to finding lasting solution to the Congo problem. That is what is going to resolve this issue. And it is only going to be resolved when all parties who have been named are sitting in one room and are told, we don't want war, stop it. And those who don't want to stop it, we are going to sanction you, both at individual level and at other levels which are relevant. And if you don't, we are going to use the law to prosecute you so that you are punished for the best interests of your country and your peoples. If that is done, then I believe that Congo will begin to know peace.